Hi, welcome to another episode of stampinwithcandace.com. I'm Candace, and today I wanted to show you some fun projects using the paper pumpkin that we just got in April of 2019. And I won't show you what's inside there because I already made some of it. So the project actually came with this cute little box that you could make, and it had 3 different cards that you could make to go with it. So here's the cute cards. I even stamped on the envelopes. So there's that one and that one. So the thing that I loved about this set, so this is the stamp set that came with it, and I fell in love with this flower. They call this a distinctive stamp set, but isn't that just gorgeous? So I've been playing around with it, and I came up with a few alternate cards, and I wanted to share just one of them with you today. So this is the card that I'm going to be sharing with you and showing you how to make. I want you to notice this little flower here, and some of you have probably seen how to do this, but this is the main thing I wanted to show you how to do here. So we're going to start off with stamping this background here, and I'm using 2 colors. I'm using powder pink. Now remember, this is one of the retiring colors, so it will be gone at the end of this month. So if you want it, make sure you get it now. And then I'm using Flirty Flamingo and Pear Pizzazz. So we're going to start with our lighter color first, and we're just going to stamp real quick. Couple of these flowers here, and then we're going to switch to our darker color. Okay, so that's simple and easy, and we're going to add in our Pear Pizzazz, and this time I'm going to stamp and then I'm going to stamp off, so I get kind of that two-toned color there. And I'll add a little bit right there, so you can see kind of how it has the 2 different tones on there. So, okay, set this, well, we're going to hurry and attach it really quick. So I'm just attaching it to a piece of Pear Pizzazz. I believe this one was 2.5 by 5.5, so this one is 2 3/4 by 5.5. So now for the other part. So what I've done is I have used the Mayflowers framelits, and I've just used this one right here, and I've cut out 3 of them. So what I've done, I've already done these 2, but I've taken the Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just going to use the direct to paper technique. I'm going to kind of go around that edge, but I'm also going to kind of get some in between, and I'm going to do the back side too, since it crinkles up and you may see some of that. I just want to make sure it has lots of good dimension, and you can see, if you look real close here, you can see that I'm kind of getting some crisscrossy in there as well. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yeah. Zoom in too close, it's hard to see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take, I am using the frosted white, what is this stuff called? Not even sure what it's called, but it was in the holiday catalog and it carried over. So what I've done is I've just put about 10 to 15 drops and mixed it with alcohol in this spray bottle. So I'm just going to shake that up, and I'm going to just spray these, flip them over and spray again. So here's the trick. While they're wet, I am going to crunch them up. So I'm going to leave one so it's kind of more flat, and then as I get going, I'll crunch this one up a bit more so it's kind of crunched there in the middle a little bit, and then this one I'm going to really crunch tight. And the alcohol dries pretty quick, so you don't have to waste a lot of time waiting for them to dry, but it also makes it so they're very pliable, so you can just kind of mold it, get it what you want. You just keep kind of crunching. But I like the sparkle. I don't know if you can see it very well. You can probably see it all over my fingers. But it just adds a fun little sparkle by adding. You can obviously do it without the frost white ink, but I like it with it a little bit better. So I'm just going to take some of our multi-purpose glue here and put some in the center. It's starting to run out here. And then I'm going to take this one that's kind of the medium crunch. I'm just going to put that in the center there. And then we're going to add some more glue here. And this one that is really, really scrunched up, we're going to add to the very, very center there. So you can see, hopefully you can see those fun little layers as it crunches up. So then we can add that to the rest of our card really quick. Just add some additional glue there and stick that on our card base. This is the Flirty Flamingo again. And I've already just stamped the Thinking of You. There's a few other sayings that would work on this longer one. I just cut that with my scissors. There's a couple punches you could use as well. Now I left some extra length on there so that it can go up underneath the flower. So just going to add that right there. And I've used the leaf punch and punched out a couple of leaves. And again, I just did the direct to paper technique with those. So I'm just going to use a couple of mini glue dots to attach those. To my card really quick. And then we're going to throw on, oops, a Stampin' Dimensional here to attach my flower. And we're going to finish it off with one of our pearls in the center there. Move it over just a titch here so it's not over my words. There we go. And we have our finished card. And just show you a couple of other ones that I came up with. So this is using similar colors. It's the Calypso Coral and the new one, what is it called? Petal Pink. And I've just stamped the border punch there. So another quick one using the same idea on the background. This one here is using the grapefruit, Highland Heather, and what is it? Sorry, I don't know my names here very well. Gorgeous Grape, along with the soft sea foam. But this was the background that was in, was a celebration background. And if I understood correctly, it will be in the catalog that you can buy that when it's coming out. So just find kind of fun. And this one I used the rock and roll technique. So I used the Highland Heather in the center and then I rolled it in the Gorgeous Grape to give kind of a little bit more dimension on that. And then these two here, I kind of copied what you'll find in here, how it has these kind of colors. And this came like this and we just stamped the flower on it. So this time I used sponge daubers to add that color onto the background there. And then I just used the striped embossing folder. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. To kind of give it a little bit of this same feel that we had for that one. And this one right here is the one I'm sending out to all of my Paper Pumpkin customers as my little free gift. And I used the one of the designer series papers for the background for that. And I'll be showing them how to make this fun little card as an extra bonus for being a Paper Pumpkin customer. So if you want to sign up and join Paper Pumpkin, they have a fabulous one coming out in May that Shelly designed, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. Make sure you sign up by the 10th of May in order to get that, and then you'll also get my bonus project using that. Thanks for sharing a little bit of time with me. Remember to visit me at stampinwithcandace.com, and I hope you have a great day.